So, good afternoon, good evening, founders, affiliates, ladies and gentlemen. It's a great day to be alive. It's a day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. It's a particularly big day to be a founder because of what happened last week, last Wednesday. But before I touch on that, I want to read something that I saw on social media, right? It was just circulating around and I read it, and I'm sure most of you may have come across it. But when I saw it and I read it, it just resonated with me. I felt like this person was talking about ONPASSIVE, right? But she wasn't. It's a doctor, Dr. Libo Ratedi, okay? That's the name. And she just wrote an article. I don't know if it's for real, but I think it's real, or think it's something that really happened. And she said, and I read, okay? I walked into a hotel, and after going through the menu, I ordered some food. After about 20 minutes, a group of guys and ladies walked in and ordered theirs. To my dismay, these folks got served first. I watched as they began to eat and laugh heartily. I even overheard one of them bragging about how connected he is to everyone in the hotel, and I felt mocked. I decided to leave. Unable to take it anymore, I called the waiter. He calmly told me, yours is a special order being prepared by the chief chef himself. Their orders were prepared hurriedly by students on attachment because the top chefs are busy with yours, madam. That's why they were served first. Please have some juice and you just wait. I calmed down and waited patiently. Shortly after, my meal was served by 6 waiters. Unknown to me, the owner of the hotel, who happened to be an old, long-lost friend of mine, saw me when I entered and decided to surprise me. She changed my simple meal to a 5-star meal. The party at the other table were shocked. They couldn't stop staring. Suddenly, they were the ones murmuring, asking why they didn't get that kind of service and meal. Such is life. Some people are ahead of you and are eating now, laughing at you, and talking about how they are smarter, wiser, and better than you, how they are connected, blessed, have more money, and enjoying life. You are waiting tirelessly, wondering why it's taking so long to your breakthrough. You endure mockery and humiliation. Maybe you have even contemplated suicide, gone through depression, or suffered severe mental anxiety. Okay? Now, do not worry. The owner of the world has seen you and doesn't want you to be served a simple meal like those making a mockery of you. You are waiting long because yours is a special meal. It takes time to prepare, and only chief chefs prepare them. Wait for your meal and relax. When it comes, that laughing party will be silenced for good. Okay? So I saw this and I was thinking, wow, this is ONPASSIVE. Boy, have we been waiting. We've been waiting. It was supposed to be a simple solution to supply traffic, It was supposed to be a simple meal. All of a sudden, it's a self-sufficient, everything you need in one place, a single sign-on. It is a 5-course meal. It is more than a 5-course meal. It's taking long. But here's the good news. We are there. That 5-course meal is about to be served. As we saw our CEO on Wednesday, right? And he was very relaxed. If you guys remember, about 3 weeks ago, he told us that there were maybe some 50 things that we had to do, but don't take it literally. We were down to 3, right? Last Wednesday, he said we are down to 0. Okay? Now, if you remember, we've had issues with merchants. Merchants who had to keep our money for 6 months, and the 6 months the time is up. They now have to pay us. They have no choice. So what's going to happen, any day from now, that money is going to hit on passive bank account if it hasn't already done so. Because this was Wednesday he was talking about. So we've been waiting since Tuesday, right? So if it hasn't already done so, it's going to hit that account anytime from now. And once it does, it promises not to keep that money any longer than necessary, maybe 48 hours, 2 days. And those commissions are going to get paid. He said that this might well be the last extension. Why? Tomorrow, the 20th, is going to be the last day for the extension that we just had. So if they give another 10, 11 days or so, that's going to take us to when? End of the month, right? So we are hoping that by that end of the month, we will have started seeing those commissions. And this is me. I have a personal intuition. I have a feeling that anytime on or around June 1st, we're going to have a big news from the CEO. Believe me. It's going to be something that we are going to be so happy, right? And like he has always said, some of us might even run out naked, okay? So if you remember, last year, September 1st, he made an announcement that our 365-day for being a founder, because remember, the foundership, once we go public officially, we're going to have 1 year, 365 days, right, to activate. And that was supposed to have started September 1st, 2023. And he had promised that because things have not gone the way we would have liked, he is going to give a new date. And I have a feeling that that date is not far from June 1st, okay? And once that date comes, it means those of you who have not yet activated your accounts, you need to get busy. You need to start activating those accounts because, believe it or not, if those accounts are not activated, you're not going to make money. You can forget it, okay? So think of it like this. Can you all mute? There's some noise from somewhere. Those of you on the panel. Think of it like this. The $97 that we paid gave us our business. So think of it like you're opening a store or whatever. You just pay rental for that space, okay? The activation is buying the goods and or services that you're going to be selling in that space. If you don't have the goods or services, you're not going to sell anything. There's nothing for you to sell. Therefore, you will just lose your rent, right? That month is going to come go by. In this case, that year is going to come go by, and you've lost your rent, and you've not made any sales, you've not made any money. So you must activate to start making money. End of story. And the more of those service goods and or services that you purchase to sell, the more your chances of making money, right? So if you only purchase O Connect, you can only sell O Connect. When O Tracker comes and you purchase O Tracker, you can also sell O Tracker. Okay? O Staff. Any of the products that come up. Okay? It's okay if you only want to sell one product or two products. It's okay. It's up to you. It's your business. But you have the potential to do more. That's what we're saying. Okay, somebody's really making a lot of noise.
It's Mama Rosaline. She left her phone and she's working in the kitchen.
Yeah, yes, it's Mama Rosalie.
You
Don't know
can
whether
make
she's
another person co-host so that they can continue.
Oh, I did not do that. Oh boy. Okay.
Yes,
Well,
no.
I'm almost there. So next time, I think it's crazy. Anyway, guys, be sure to activate as soon as we're ready to do so, as soon as they tell us to do so. Okay, because it's the only way you're going to monetize and really, really enjoy this great company that the CEO and his team are working diligently behind the scenes for all of us. Okay, what I'm going to do, like I said, between now and the end of the month, start preparing your mind, start talking to your teammates. Things are going to be happening. Okay, and we are going to enter that other milestone. We're going to get into that other level of this business so that we're going to start running from next. Once that happens, we're going to look into getting more days for webinars to invite more affiliates. Okay. We're going to sit with the leaders. And so just get yourself ready and we're going to make things happen. Thank you very much for listening. I'm going to stop the recording and so that we can take Q&A, comments, or whatever else we need to talk about.